la gang school. Aujourd'hui, on est à la journée 2 de Osheaga. On est avec Lennon Stella. Hi, Lennon. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
It is so nice to meet you. Like I was just telling you, I'm a huge fan, and you're blowing up right now. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
It's your second time in Montreal in a really short time. You had your solo show here. You're playing the festival on the main stage today. How excited are you?
I'm so excited. We just drove past and I was like, it is so big.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm so stoked.
Amazing. And you've had a big year. You were touring, like I said, your solo tour. You're ending the year with the Chainsmokers in 5 seconds this summer. How exciting is that?
I'm so excited. Literally, I cannot wait. And the song just came out with them, so I think it's
incredible. It's on repeat.
Yeah,
I love
really?
it. Yeah, I love
yeah.
it. It's so
Thank
good.
you.
And is the next step the album?
The next step is the album. Yeah, I'm going to be putting it out like January time-ish, so working on it now.
Is it getting crazy to see your crowds getting bigger and bigger with every show? And I saw you in Chicago yesterday. You had a massive crowd. How do you handle that? How do you get on stage and you're like, okay, there's 20,000 people in front of me?
It's so bizarre, and I feel like I was just talking to my sister about this yesterday. I was like, I feel like I skipped steps. Like I feel like there was like no gradual like thing that happened. It was like all of a sudden like here, and then it was like, whoa, okay, this is a lot of people. At like my first ever festival performance was like Lala yesterday, and it was just so like so many people, and it is like very crazy concept to grasp, but at the same time it's like so exciting and feels like very like it's happening very naturally and organically. And I think because it doesn't feel forced or like there hasn't been anything that's been like uncomfortable, it's felt very very comfortable and very
easy
natural.
for you to enjoy and take in and just go with the flow,
so
like we just
fun.
said. Like you said, it went so fast from Nashville to now you're performing like front stage. Do you ever think you're gonna go back to acting?
I think like ideally I would like put an album out, tour the album, like I just want to like put my full focus and all my energy into music, see what happens when that happens, and then like eventually circle back to acting. I love it. I think it's so fun. I would love to do like independent movies or some sort of maybe like mini series, something like more like indie films or like artistic things that I would love to do just like for fun. I probably wouldn't do like another TV show just because it's like such a commitment. But yeah, I would love to circle back and do like more of just like smaller, like more artistic things.
Let's talk about your fashion. Do you style yourself?
Recently I got these girls to help me. So there's 2 girls now that are pulling stuff for me, but for the most part I style myself. I kind of like have a narrow idea of what I want to wear. Yeah.
How many suitcases are you being on tour? Is it like?
It's a lot. It's so excessive. Like it's very excessive. But I just like to be able to have as many clothing options as I want, because you know on the day you have to see how you feel. Because I literally like I go from so many different styles. Like I just like it totally depends on what I want to wear that day. So I bring a lot of suitcases.
Talking about different styles, you go different styles fashion, but also your music. You could go really pop, you could go super acoustic ballads. Do you go into your songwriting sessions with a plan, or you just go with the flow and just see how a song or an idea might go?
For the most part, I go in really with more of like a feeling, like something like a vibe or something I'm feeling that day that I kind of want to get off my chest, but or also even like a sonic vibe, like something like I've heard, or something like even if I love like the synth of this and I just want to bring that in. Usually there's like some idea of what I'm feeling before I go to the session, because just to kind of steer it in some direction. But for the most part it's like very much on the spot, like whatever I'm feeling that day. Yeah, totally.
So we got a little game in the bucket hat. It's cool or not cool.
Watch a show from your friend's shoulders. Oh, okay. Cool, for sure.
Yeah.
Or like a stranger. That's always a cute.
Make new friends. Make new friends.
That's what festivals are good for. Going to a festival with a big group of friends. Very cool.
Extra cool. You don't find it too hard to keep track of everyone. You're like, where is my group?
Ideally, you can get like an even number of a big group of people, so then you can like split up in pairs. But then also like having a big group is of such a vibe.
For sure.
Mosh pits, I gotta say, they scare the crap out of me. So not cool to me. But
have you ever had a mosh pit at one of your sets? Have you seen one?
No.
Maybe today's the day.
Yeah, maybe today's the day. I feel like my music is like not.
Yeah. A mosh pit to bad, like everyone's going crazy.
Yeah. Crowd surfing.
That could be.
It could be cool. Like I see people do it, I'm like, that looks so freeing.
We could see that at Lennon Stella set.
I just don't know if I would personally crowd surf, but for everyone else, it's cool. Wait in the crowd all day to be front row for your favorite band. Cool. Unless you're missing a bunch of other people, because that's the thing. Sometimes if there's like it's not worth it all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say you gotta make some sacrifices sometimes.
Exactly. You gotta push and shove. Skipping some of the shows to check out the games, food, and activities. It's a good question. Depends on the show.
Sometimes the food is so good though.
Sometimes the food is so good and you have to like shop a little bit.
Right.
But overall, I feel like you kind of gotta go for the music. So maybe not cool.
Alright. Thank you so much, Lennon. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner à la chaîne YouTube du Cool. Si vous avez d'autres recommandations de personnes avec qui vous voulez parler, laissez-les dans les commentaires plus bas. Merci.